one. Okay.
Yes. We back. I thank y'all for staying tuned. Look here. This here, it's all about fed up. Individuals fed up right now. We're looking at the social media. We're looking at the news. We're looking at everything that's taking place in our community. We're looking at everything that's taking place on the job sites. We're looking at everything that's taking place and doing organizing, everything that's boots on ground dealing with the Corona-19. We are fed up. We got children out here that they want to put in school. We're going through that battle. They're talking about so many children got coronavirus going to school. Okay. We fed up on that. We don't know what's right, what's truth, what's false. I'm talking about we so caught up in the bind right now of being fed up with social media, and not just social media.
Talk to me.
We're talking about the numbers that been pushed through data, which accumulating funds for those organizations that's not benefiting us, that was roll over and hurt the children. And I want to pass this over to a sister far from the right. She gonna give you, the insight of how fed up she is about the things that are taking place, not in just social media, but hand-on-hand contact experience with the community that look like you and I, descendants of God, because I represent black that sends me under the swamp. I know a lot of y'all understand that. Then a lot of y'all, But at the same time, I don't want to represent something that been given to me. So I just represent the descendant of God. I'm going to pass the mic over here. Sister, you was telling me about how fed up you was in dealing with situations that's going on with the youth and dealing in our community. Okay. People that look like you and I.
Okay. All right. Me?
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, some shit that I'm really fed up with is that people don't take childhood trafficking or child trafficking seriously. That shit boils my blood. I feel like we need to sit here and look at why kids are going missing every year. That shit is serious. It's a thing called Pizzagate. It's really real. And people really take kids and do sick shit with them. And my people, we don't educate ourselves enough about that shit because they take us more than any kind of race because of our DNA. It's very deep. It's very powerful. And people that's in the elite, people that's in the governments, they do a lot of sick shit to children. And people sleep on that and they think it's a joke. They think it's a conspiracy. And I fucking hate that shit. Don't call me conspiracy theorist. I see truth, bitch. And that's just period.
Come on with it.
Whatever you want to. But you need to like your damn self.
Right.
So,
come on out.
Look, research Pizzagate and understand what the fuck is going on. Okay.
Right.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Okay. Hey, sister right there. Hey, sister right there, just let you have it. She let you know off the top. Hey, look here. While you're sleeping, you're playing on the internet, you're playing on your phone, you're watching social media, but you're not paying attention to your DNA. You're not paying attention to we being swiped away. You're not paying attention to how viable we are, how close to the soul that we are. And I got another sister, she's going to drop some gems on some more information that's dealing with how fed up it is. This might not just be about political. This might not just be about your spouse. This might not be about your community. This is a whole point of view about being fed up, period. People are tired. People are overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? People are just fed up. And people ready to release some of that great information and powerful with energy or waves going to shock your body. Go ahead, my sister.
Oh shit, I'm fed up.
Go ahead, sister. Let it loose. Let it loose, sister. Let it loose.
I don't know. I'm mainly fed up with people not being willing to take accountability and take the necessary steps to heal. Right. So that they can live from a soul level and be their authentic self. I'm tired of fucking watering myself down for people who necessarily don't have the same confidence that I have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who lack that shit. Let me make it very clear. As I build my confidence up and build myself up, I want every black woman to go out there and build themselves up. When I say again, we're all fucking
Give a round of applause on the back.
I'm just, at some point it's like we just at this generation we gotta water every fucking thing down, even the truth. To make people feel comfortable.
I agree. Preach.
A lot of times, like, fuck yeah, I'm a boss. I'm always gonna have that mentality that I'm a boss.
Right,
That don't mean that I don't think that you're
to.
a boss. The problem is people look a lot at society and what society thinks a boss is or thinks a queen is. And so then they feel like, okay, well, if I don't have this or I don't have that, then I'm not a boss or I'm not a queen. Fuck no. I learned to live for myself. And so I learned to understand what a queen means to me, what a boss means to me. And so I refuse to water myself down to appease other people and make them feel comfortable. I really, if I could drop any chance, it would be to learn how to love yourself. Self-love is so important. So that when you walk in every fucking room, you have just as much confidence as I have. When I say this was a long fucking time coming, I refuse to water myself down for anybody. I am the fucking empress. I am the queen of all fucking queens. Like I'm not watering myself down for nobody.
Self-growth. Very nourishing. Yes, very nourishing. Very nourishing. That's very deep.
I'm beyond tired of that. And we got to learn to understand that, again, it goes back to childhood trauma, healing from those type of things. Because a lot of times, again, when you born a child, you know nothing. You believe you ugly because society have told you that you ugly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go off of what society deem as beauty. I'm beautiful as fuck. Like, fuck what they think. A lot of people live their whole fucking life based off of what people think. I could never live my life like that. I have before, and I know what that's like. So let me tell you something. Though I'm fed up, I understand because I've been there, and I'm big on not having judgment. Because again, I've been there. I know what it's like to live off that type of energy and be on that type of energy of giving a fuck about what people think. I'm just not there anymore. I don't have room to care about what people think. If I give that type of room to care about what people think, then I wouldn't be advancing itself. And I'm big on advancing itself. Again, I'm so selfish about myself. And so self-growth is every fucking thing. Like, it's not about the other person. A lot of time people look at other people, and I'm big on when you run in the race, you can't look in the other man's lane. You can drop gems as you run along, but you can't get mad if they don't pick them up. And hey, that's on them. But you gotta keep running. I refuse to stunt my growth for other motherfuckers. I'm gonna be the empress in every fucking room I walk in, and I'm standing
all right. Yes, that's very powerful. That's what I'm talking about right here. And we ain't even finished yet. We just got started. Look here, I'm gonna let y'all know something. I want to know if anybody out there in the audience got anything to say. I see y'all looking. I see y'all paying attention. Y'all very focused. I'm glad y'all paying attention and y'all picking up these tools. I call them jewels, but they call them gems. So I'm glad y'all picking up the gems.
We just sitting here soaking it in.
Okay, we had a lady right there wanted to speak right there in the red. Go ahead, ma'am.
We just soaking all the information in.
Okay. So so far, before we get to the next lady, so far, how do you feel about, you know what I'm saying, when these women is talking about fed up?
Well, I want to go back to the childhood trauma that
y'all
talked about.
Okay, go ahead.
Segment.
Okay.
I want, all the ladies on the panel, I understand, or I can feel your energy. I can feel that because I was there before. But we have to take ourselves out of ourselves, because I am one of those parents, and I have to stand up for the women. So I want y'all to know that y'all mothers love y'all, and we did the best we could do. We did what we were taught. So I just wanted to.
We want to give. Excuse me, y'all.
Thank you.
I want to give a round of applause to the lady in the audience. Just what I'm saying, on the strength that is so true, with no excuses, is no this happened and the reason why and all the extra. Let's give a round of applause for that lady.
Thank you.
Can I just mention something?
Yes,
Before
ma'am, you
got
can.
here, I got into a really bad low vibrational state because I got upset with my mother. And I had to constantly remind myself, I am not my emotions and shit. I'm not my anger. And I keep on going back to that wounded state. And it's taking me a while because my emotions are fucking intense. I'm very deep. I feel everything so deeply.
Right.
And it's hard for me to is when you trying to heal, you have to really learn how to manage all that shit. It's hard when you got so much in you and you love so fucking passionately and you so sensitive and shit. And it's like my anger, I'm extreme as fuck. Either I'm really happy or I'm really fucking crashing. It's not in between with me. I swear it's not. It's either this or that you're gonna get with me. And it's like I be trying to hold it in, but I'm like, no, I can't do that. But my mama, like, I love her to death, and I'm understanding more and more as y'all speak that she did get a certain way of she got brought up with my grandfather. He wasn't around. He was out here, but and my granny was always working. That's what she do. She reminds me so much of my grandmother. She was never home. She was always working hours, and I had to grow up quick to help her with my sisters. And I always want that mommy, give me attention, give me a hug, give me a kiss, give me something. And I feel like I want love. So me feeling myself was love, I turned into food addictions. I overate. Saying that it became self-hate because I got criticized. I felt like I wasn't enough. I had to do this and do that for love. Didn't have my father. My father left when I was in 6th grade, and he was my best friend, my first love, and he wasn't emotional. I never even see my father cry. And so to this day, I be begging for this father to be in my life. And I seek this love, I seek this romance so much, I seek this affection. But one thing I can fucking say I'm proud of myself about, I'm 24 with my virginity. I haven't had sex with nobody. I haven't had sex with anything with any nigga. I know my work to extent. I know I ain't have a father in my life, but I'm not allowing just any shit to happen to me. And I feel like a lot of women shouldn't have that as an excuse. Know your worth. Always sit there and question shit and don't let no nigga just tell you anything, period. Because you more than that. Like,
already. Hey, that's a vote. Jim's just dropped. We're going to call this a gym section. But I got a sister sitting right here. I ain't forgot about you sitting over there smiling and looking like, you know what I'm saying, nobody finna pass the mic to you, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you got some things you want to say, you know what I'm saying, that's dealing with just the whole tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're going to pass the mic to you, and I want you to go ahead and give it to him as the raw.
All right. I first would like to speak on generational curses.
Okay.
Because that's where a lot of our parents' behaviors and their parents' behaviors and all that comes from. Right. And until you recognize, you can't change it. So being aware of things that you don't want to continue within your bloodline, healing those cells, healing your DNA. That's possible. You know what I'm saying? Doing the necessary steps to repair yourself. And that's just taking care of you and loving on yourself. That's the best way to heal those generational curses, is loving on you, because loving on you allows you to be the example for the people around you. You can't shape or mold anyone. You can't make them be. You can try all day, but none of that will matter. You just have to work on you and be the example for the people around you. And that's so hard for, like you said, Gina, like I feel very deeply like for everything and everybody, and I just be wanting to save everybody. And I had to learn more than anything that I can only save me. And in saving me, that saves you. If you're willing to go along this journey and to allow me to be an inspiration to your life, I'll be there. And if not, hey, you know what? You may not be, for me. So I'm a love on who deserves the loving. And even those who may not even deserve it, I still want to give you love, because we all deserve it. Even when we don't understand that we deserve it. And, people seek love in different things and different ways, shapes, and forms. And I think that however people choose to seek love is necessary for them, because we all are here for our own unique journey. So how someone may choose to seek love or whatever the case may be, that's for them. You may not agree with it. It may not be for you, whatever. But it's what they need in their journey to get them to where they got to go. If it ain't for you, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Yes.
Don't apply, let it fly.
Give a round of applause there. Them jewels. And I want to say this here. When you, excuse me there, y'all. When you dealing with women on levels such as this here, we have to recognize and realize about emotions. See, a lot of us don't understand, and a lot of us do. and a lot of us live according to novels and movies and the ideology of living and loving that's have been given to us. But once you dig deep and find the living God, the God that's living, see, the Father we praise is not dead, haven't passed away. He's living within you. So once you seek that, you realize and understand people for who they are and the word for what it is.
Speak.
You able to love under his condition. I want to say this here to America. A lot of people would disagree. But I want you to know the reason why we go through changes in emotions is because we love it on how we want to be loved.
Okay.
And we giving what we want extra back. But if you love according to what the heaven above have given you, something greater than you and I, we don't want to live with the heaven above, whatever language of understanding of whatever creator that you praise, long as it's not an idol. Something I can grab hold to, something that I can see. I mean something that's greater than you and I. And we're going to get back to that shortly. But I want you all to know, start loving, start receiving first the love from someone greater than you and I. Once you accept that love, start applying that love into someone that he have given to you. So once he give you someone, start acknowledging that, use that, utilize, get an understanding, pay attention, and may God bless you all. Thank y'all for coming on the show. Thank the audience. Thank everybody for participating in the show tonight. May God bless you all. Thank y'all. I enjoy y'all got to come back to the show most definitely. Most definitely. Because we are.
That was good,